A lot of people have been asking about the attic and the living space. And so I'm going to take you up in the attic a minute to show you something. But if you can envision these offices and they go clear down the hall, it's almost like a house within a building. So the place that we're going to live is actually not attached to the outside walls except on one side. And a couple of things that's going to do for us. First of all, it's going to make it easy to rebuild this space. And what you're looking at is eventually going to be living room, kitchen, but it also makes it super efficient with the heating and the cooling and totally protected from the elements because of the way the ceiling is. And if you look up here at the ceiling, which I think I can show you, yes, the prior owners took the time to insulate it. And so the whole shop area is fully insulated, which keeps it cool and warm. But then I'm going to show you a little bit about what the attic looks like. So we're going to walk up the stairs and help kind of put this together for you. So you can see that's an outside wall. That's actually looking east. And you can see here, looking down into the shop, literally just where I was standing. Here's the stairway part, overlooking the shop. And then you can see how the offices are structured. That's the only outside wall that the home will actually sit alongside. But there is a space over here that's about a 2 to 3 foot gap. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in a moment. So just a minute ago, the video I showed you was literally the space above this. And this space right here runs parallel to the building. Part of it was done to cover up these beams right here. Again, this structure is going to be a house within the outside walls of the building. So it's totally protected from the elements. So a lot of people have asked about just what the home's going to look like. And I'm going to try to give you a short overview. This wall's getting ready to be moved about 3 to 4 foot that way. And this will all be living room into kitchen area. And we're gonna move the attic stairs right there. And then we're gonna corner off the wall here and add in. And right now what I'm standing in will actually be kitchen. We're gonna, this is a load-bearing wall right here. And so we're gonna have to do some work, but we're gonna elevate the ceiling both within the kitchen and living room area to be vaulted and higher. So it doesn't look like an office space when we're done. We're gonna have to keep the wall that sits about right here on the inside and the outside because we have this beam that's coming through, and we're gonna actually hide it in the wall for the pantry. So it won't show, but it's obviously a problem. This room will eventually be, you can see this blue line. This part of the room will be the walk-in pantry that comes from that large space I just showed you. And then this other part is going to have a door into the home and a door out to the shop. It'll kind of be a pass-through where I have my laundry room and just some storage space. Across from that is going to be one giant spare bedroom. And giant meaning a 12 by 17. We'll have a window here and a window here. And this X marks one of those beams on the outside wall. So we have to center the windows around that beam that's running on the outside cinder block wall. Another 12 by 17 room. And this is going to be an office. I work from home, and so we're going to turn this room into an office. And ultimately, We would love to have the matching windows like in the last room, but that beam for this room is right here. So we decided to put in just a big window here and have office space and built-in cabinets in there. The window won't necessarily match the last room, and we're okay with that. It's an industrial building, so it's never gonna look like a house on the outside. And then this room sits right next to the kitchen. So right over here, this wall, on the other side of this wall will be that pass-through room of a laundry room. And then this is gonna be a spare guest bath. And we're not making it huge. And then on the back side of this bathroom, so there will be a wall in here, and then a small area that has a closet off of the hallway, and the other side of it will house our electrical panel and, not our electrical panel, maybe our electrical panel, but for sure our hot water heater. And then finishing down the hallway is going to be our master bedroom and bath. And we're gonna wall that off. There's an existing window in here that needs replaced, and we're gonna use that opportunity just to make it bigger. But then in this room, we'll go back to the 2 matching windows like that first bedroom and have a beautiful large walk-in closet to the bathroom. And then this will eventually be all bathroom. In the former office space, this was kitchen, and this is the only wall that is to the outside, or what the cinder block will be to the outside of our home. And currently in this room, there is a door to the shop, but this will be where a corner tub is sitting. So we'll have to wall that off. In our master bedroom, there is an existing window, and this is a cinder block wall, and this window totally needs replaced. The water has ran down the building into this window. It now has gutters up at the top, so that should help some of the runoff. So from the outside, the building does have an existing porch, and this porch faces south and is actually just in pretty good shape. We're gonna leave it alone for now, mostly because it's just not a priority to getting the home fixed. But as you can see, these are the walls to what will be the first bedroom that had the 2 windows. And then the office space that has the one just giant picture window. And then this will eventually be master bedroom that'll have the 2 windows. This is a master bedroom window, and this is what we'll be looking at outside of it. And so pretty interesting setup, honestly.